All right, so I want to get into this story real quick that I came across over here in Colorado, and y'all have got to tell me what y'all think about this situation, okay? Because there is a coroner out there in Colorado, okay? And the coroner said, "You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. If you sit up here and think that I'm finna continue to pick up bodies and you hoes ain't finna pay me, let the bodies hit the floor." Is what it's giving. Okay, I do believe the coroner is kind of denying some stuff, so we'll get into a news article. I'm sorry, a news video, but it appears from when I saw it on yesterday that he was like, "I'm not picking up no bodies. Let them hoes hit the floor, because if y'all not finna increase my pay, I'm not finna increase my work." And that's just what it's giving. Girl, that is some messy shit. So they're saying Colorado coroner refuses to pick up any more bodies unless he gets a pay raise, as he is accused of refusing to attend the scene of a death because he'd already worked 20 hours that week. Baby. Child, let somebody in a different field, probably retail or something, say that they ain't doing no more work because they already worked 20 hours. They're going to be fired that day. But this Caucasian man, okay, y'all need him as the coroner to pick these bodies up. He said he ain't picking up a mother thing. Period. Okay, they're saying the Colorado coroner is refusing to pick up any more bodies. His name is Tommy Donegan. All right, they said he argues that he is only part-time. I'm a part-time employee. Should not have to work more than 20 hours if he is not being paid as a full-time. Listen, Mr. Tommy, I'm with you. I am with you, because I do feel like employers try to get a lot from a little bit and then don't want to pay you and like to string you along, especially with raises that they say that you're supposed to be getting. You feel what I'm saying? Just be over there lying. So he had to have a come to Jesus moment, a town hall meeting or whatever it was that he needed to have for the people to be on one accord with where he's staying with stuff. They said the issue came to a head over Memorial Day weekend when he allegedly refused to attend the scene of a death because he already had his hours in. Bitch, I'm hollering on the inside, and didn't have enough hours to work the following weekend, baby. He told county officials that none of his 5 deputies were able to respond to the scene either, and that he would respond the following day when he was back on call. Bitch. Oh my God. All right. They said chairman of the commissioner said at a special meeting on June 4th, as a result, they're saying Cook claimed, all right, this is the chairman now, the body was left lying in a field while an ambulance at the scene waited for county officials to find someone who is legally allowed to transport the body. Girl, listen. And this is Tommy. Tommy said, who? Who finna come up off Memorial Weekend to do what? Oh, girl, hell no. Listen, it ain't funny. May they rest in peace. But Tommy said, not today. Get somebody else to do it. Now, finally, after a back and forth, Donegan finally agreed to respond to the scene when the county commissioners agreed to hold a special meeting to discuss raising his salary. At the special meeting last week, county commissioners expressed their frustration with Donegan's response, with Cook noting that he took an oath as the coroner. Okay. And I also took an oath to only work part-time. Are you hearing me? I'm sorry. It's messed up, but I'm with this man. Times is hard. I'm sorry. Okay, I am with him. I'm on his side to take care of any deaths in the county, and is responsible for having someone available to perform those duties if he is not available. He said it is very unfortunate that we were put in that position. Okay. He said of the delayed response on June 1st, noting that he knew the deceased. It was very upsetting that this conversation had to go public. I think there were ways to handle this more professionally, he says. Yeah, he said by professionally providing me with my coinage. See, it's professional to not have me work more than what you got me on clock. See, actually, sir, I feel like you violating the law at this point. Sir, now am I gonna get overtime or what is really happening? Because I feel like I'm in violation of some things at this point, sir. Okay? It's given like that judge over there with Young Thug, knowing what the law is, but still trying to finesse and gaslight people in their face. That's how I feel like y'all trying to do my boy Tommy. Okay? Now, they say residents at the meeting also hit out at Donegan for his apparent new rule, with one woman noting that he campaigned on bringing dignity, transparency, and compassion to the coroner's office. Ma'am, I am bringing dignity upon myself, transparency, and letting you know that I'm not finna pick the body up, so let it hit the floor, okay? And compassion about my extra coins that I need, okay? Because I got a family to take care of, ma'am. These are the things that I meant when I gave you that. Understand? All right. Now, they said, does anybody in this room, and I defy you, if you say yes, think there's any dignity, compassion, or transparency to leaving a body? First of all, how you going to ask these people a question and then turn around and say, I defy you? Can they get it out first? Let them get it out, then say your piece. Don't tell them out the gate you finna defy them. She went on to call his apparent refusal to respond despicable, while another resident said it was inappropriate. At that moment, you decided to dig your heels in and leave a human body disrespectfully, waiting for you to decide whether or not they are paying you enough money? Yes, Sarah, bitch. Yes. That's it. I'm disrespectful. You're right. I'm wrong. Yes. Donegan has since denied that there was a delay in his response. I claimed the descendant was not left lying in a field because I refused to respond. Okay. But at the meeting, he has just seemed to double down. Noting that he has never left a body before now and claiming there isn't much else I can do without being compensated. Baby, you better stand. Talking about double down. Yeah, he's standing on business with you motherfuckers. Because if he let y'all slide, now y'all gonna keep on electric sliding on his ass, okay? Now y'all been out here cha-cha slide for a minute. That's what y'all been doing, okay? He said, I'm not finna let you get the electric slide in on my ass, okay? It's going to stop here. So he says, I don't feel that beyond 20 hours I should have to take calls after that. Girl, listen, it's either pay me my coin or y'all need to hire another part-time mother that's going to be a coroner to help y'all out. Okay. Donegan has brought up issues about working more than 20 hours in the past, leading state lawmakers to pass a measure allowing county commissioners to make him a full-time employee in January 2024. And that is where the buck would have stopped for me too, baby. Because y'all already, the lawmakers, okay, what they say, leading state lawmakers to pass a measure. So they passed this in January 2024, baby. We here in May, tipping on to June at that point. And y'all still ain't increased this man's salary and expect him to continue to do more? That's what it sounds like to me. Instead, the commissioners gave him money to hire some deputies and increase. Oh, bitch, I would have quit. I would have quit. I would have had to get it how I live. Okay? I would have had to get it how I lived. Because ain't no way they approve for you hoes to make me full time. And instead of you putting the extra coin in my check, you give me money to hire some, not one, some deputies. Now, I'm with you because y'all do need to hire maybe somebody else aside from me. But when you say some, that's disrespect in my face that y'all not even willing to compensate me accordingly, that you rather spread my money out amongst other motherfuckers. Now, I was willing to bring on one person. But you said some, which is giving possibly 3 to 5. You got me fucked up, okay? They increased the budget by 15 racks. Oh, no. Baby. They cannot amend his salary again until 2026 under state law. You can't amend. Girl, this is crazy work. You can't amend his salary? When it was already approved to give him an increase and y'all didn't even increase it? But Donegan has now hired his own attorney to push lawmakers to raise his salary and is demanding that the county pay for his legal fees. I know that's right, Donegan. I know that's right, honey. He also hit out at the commissioners for inviting several uninterested parties and my political rivals to the meeting and providing them information on an active death investigation. He says it was wrong and improper to do so, and was disrespectful to the descendant and their family, especially while they were trying to cope with the unexpected death of a loved one. Child, he on y'all head. He says Donegan wrote in a letter to the editor claiming that the descendant is a friend of mine, and to suggest that I neglected my duties is absurd and disgusting. Okay? Girl, this is some juicy stuff here, honey. Still, he noted that he has to respond to about 100 deaths each year and spend about 15 hours investigating each one. The chief coroner is on call 24/7, 365, and is expected to respond to all deaths. This is not including the management of the office, training, organizing, and scheduling of the deputy coroners and other deputies and responsibilities of the office. Since taking my post, I have averaged about 50 hours a week. He concluded his essay by saying he wants to be the best coroner in the state of Colorado, but I also believe that full-time work deserves full-time pay. Baby, give it up for Mr. Donegan for standing on business, period. I am here for him. I agree with him. I support that. I'm just here for it all, okay? So let us check out what they saying over here real quick, like, child.
County coroner denies recent accusations that he refused to pick up a dead body. KRDO 13 anchor Josh Helmuth breaks down the situation now in a KRDO 13 Investigates report.
The coroner in Prowers County is using bodies as bargaining chips for his career. KRDO 13 Investigates found he's trying to convince county commissioners to make him a full-time employee. Well, earlier this month, EMS crews in Prowers County called Tommy Donegan, the coroner, for a death investigation. And according to them, Donegan said due to him being a part-time employee, couldn't work any more hours that week. And he wouldn't be able to respond until the next day when he was back on the clock. Then Donegan apparently told crews on scene if they didn't like his decision, they could take it up with county commissioners.
Oh my.
You actually gave them, the ambulance crew, my phone number.
All of your phone numbers.
Donegan eventually did agree to respond to the call, but only if commissioners called a meeting to discuss his part-time employment. But commissioners say they've already made up their minds in January and argue that the relatively small number of deaths in the county don't require a full-time coroner. Donegan, though, disagrees.
You know,
I
I believe
real.
this year they're going to double from 2021 whenever it was there. I believe the deaths will double. And
in that special meeting, the commissioners told Donegan they can't change his salary until 2026, cited state law for that reasoning. Meanwhile, Donegan tells us he feels commissioners aren't taking his calls for help seriously. In the newsroom, Josh Helmuth, KRDO 13 Investigates.
I'm with him. I'm sorry. I just feel like that's just a lot of work, a lot to do. And if he's saying it takes him 15 hours just to investigate a case, then he's already used up his stuff in just like one day. Now, it may not take that long. I'm sure as you continue to go on, you become more efficient in things. But I still agree. Get that man more money. He says that he believes the deaths will double by that time.
I love how this car lets me get all of my tunes. This amazing.
Sorry, y'all. Let me pause that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so I am in agreement with him ultimately. Okay, did I pause it? I hope I paused it. Okay. But yeah, he says that it's going to double. I don't know if it's going to necessarily double. It could, but I just feel like it's a slap in the face that this man is requesting more coinage. And y'all decided to spread it out amongst other folks when y'all had already pretty much approved that you're going to give him the money. Y'all approved it in January, but then turned around and just said, hey, here we go. We're going to give you the money to just hire some more folks. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's messed up. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I'm here for him, so I support him on that. So good luck. Hopefully it works out, okay?